I love Toradora, and it amazes me on how much I love this show, especially since it's a rom-com. And I was never into romance anime, romantic genre, and all that stuff, I was never into it. But Toradora changed my view on that genre and made me fell in love with it. I personally think that Toradora is a bloody masterpiece. And a lot of people can agree with me. Many of the people who watched it, a lot of their fans can say that that show nailed it on this right spot on how love is and all that stuff. It nailed the romance genre. It did it perfectly. So good that in my anime list, if you go over there, it's ranked 18 from popularity. Not on, rating, because it only has an 8 out of 10, but that's pretty good in my opinion. But today, I'm gonna be telling you, yes, you, the viewer, on why Toradora is a masterpiece and why it is the number one rom-com to set foot on Earth. So any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so starting off, what made this show amazing? And I think is one of the most important things to make a show, an anime, good, is their characters, obviously. So, let's get right into the characters, shall we? Alright, so our first character, our main protagonist, we have Ryuji Takusu. Ryuji Takusu is a 17-year-old male who is, well, how do I put this? Everyone at school is scared of him for one of the dumbest reasons I've heard. He has some killer eyes. People are scared of his eyes because he looks like he wants to kill everybody. And I kind of see it. Yeah, I basically see it because his eyes are rarely creepy. But he's not like that. He's actually a nice guy. And he likes cleaning and cooking. Especially cleaning. He really likes doing that a lot. Now, for our second protagonist, we have Taiga Isaka, aka best girl, best waifu, best everything. So, Taiga Isaka is a small girl who may look cute and harmless at first sight, but don't let her looks fool you. She's actually a very strong girl who will rough you up if you mess with her. She's known as the palm-top tiger around her school, and people fear her because she is a menace to everybody. She is strong and all that stuff, but she has her reasons to be acting all mean and all that stuff to everybody on the school. And I'll be hitting up on those reasons later on in the video. So, our second best girl in this anime, our other protagonist. Sorry, got a call from someone. Anyways, back to it. Our other protagonist is Minori Shieda. Minori Shieda is a nice girl who is cheerful, happy, and has a positive attitude most of the time. And when I say most of the time, is basically always. Minori Shieda happens to be Ryuji's crush, but I'm going to be hitting up on that topic later on in the video. So, Minori Shieda is just basically a girl who is very happy, and she is the leader of the baseball club, or just the leader of the team of baseball. Anyways, our other protagonist will be Kitamura. Kitamura is sorry. Okay, I'm feeling better now. Our other protagonist, as I said, is Kitamura. He is in the student council. I think he's the vice president there, but he is just in the student council. He manages around the school and is very popular with the girls. He used to have a crush on Taiga before, but I'm gonna be hitting up on that too later on the video. Anyways, Kitamura has a friend, a blue-haired friend, who happens to be our last main protagonist, Ami Kawashima. So Ami Kawashima may seem beautiful, charming, and cute at first sight. But she's actually a brat, evil, Satan, the spawn of the devil, and a queen who thinks she is worth everything in this world, but when she really isn't. But she's very important to the story, so I somewhat respect her for that, and she brings some good points to the main theme of the story and all that stuff. Well, now that I covered up the characters, let's go over the next thing, the plot. Alright, so for the plot, I'm not going to be going on like all the story like that, no. It's basically the surface of it. I'm not gonna go into the deep topics, just the surface. Alright, so the lore and plot of this anime is that basically Ryuji and Taiga they become friends at the start of the anime and try to help each other hook up with each other's best friends, which happens to be each other's friends. Like Ryuji is friends with Kitamura, and Taiga is in love with Kitamura, and Ryuji is in love with Minori, and Taiga happens to be Minori's friend. So they decide one day we're gonna help each other, but Taiga says you're gonna be my dog and all that stuff. So that's how it kicks off the start. After that, they actually end up just falling in love with each other and all that stuff. You know, it's actually pretty obvious from the start because the name of the anime, Toradora, is basically dragon and tiger, because Ryuji is referred to a dragon on the course of the anime, and Taiga is referred as a dragon. What? No, tiger. Yeah, tiger. So that's basically the plot of Toradora. It's basically a loophole. The story is very beautiful. I'm just telling you the surface of it. Alright. So that's the plot of the story. Next up we have the music. Oh my god, the music of this anime is amazing. It's beautiful. It gives me goosebumps on how good it is. It's just the beautifulest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Seen, I mean heard. I mean, it's just wow. What do you think? Yeah, I just played a piece of it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. It's gonna be filler. So yeah, the music, the characters, and the plot of the story is very good. Now, not only that, there is a lot of character development on this anime, but we mainly receive it from Ryuji and Taiga, and a bit part of Minori. No, and also Ami. No, actually everybody had character development, but we mainly saw it on Ryuji and Taiga. Taiga went from being that cold-hearted girl to being a sweet girl and showing her true form, because she finally found someone that understood her and loved her, aka Ryuji. And Ryuji felt the same. He found someone that really appreciated him for who he was. Like, even though Kitamura was always there for him, but who cares about that? And Ami, she always kept being that queen that I believe, I want to be everything I want, you know, this stuff, me. But whatever. And Minori, her development wasn't all that big. She keeps being herself, but all she did was end up giving Ryuji to Taiga. So yeah. Another thing that makes this anime a really good masterpiece, as I said at the start of the video, is that this anime nails the topic of love and of a slice of life. It did it perfectly and flawlessly, in my opinion. This anime had a lot of good scenes, emotional ones, deep ones, and all that stuff. And I just love every single aspect of this anime. It was beautifully made, amazingly done. The themes, the characters, the story, the plot, the animation. Sometimes it can get a bit choppy, but I freaking love it. I love it. I love Toradora for what it is. And if a single aspect of it, even the smallest thing of it, changed, I don't think I would love it as much. I love Toradora for the way it is, and it'll always be that way. So, another thing that I forgot to cover up was on the character basis was that the side characters, the background characters on this anime, they are likable, all of them, and they're memorable to the story, and they're somewhat helpful, yeah, and people love them. You get attached to the characters, and you just want to keep watching it and all that stuff. It's just beautiful. This show is what I call a masterpiece, one of the best rom-com animes I've ever watched. Actually, it's the best rom-com I've ever watched in my whole entire life. I love this show. I love it. So, I covered up the themes, right? The characters, the plot, and on other things, and a few of my words on why I love the show. So those are basically the three key factors on why Toradora is amazing and wonderful. But let me give you another one. Deepness. There is deepness and hidden messages throughout this anime, which I will not give them to you because I want you to find them. But basically, the deepness on this anime comes from the topic of the love, being lonely, depression, loss of a family member, and family issues, basically. Yeah. This anime is just amazing, okay? Toradora will soon be one of the most classic anime shows to ever be on Earth. It will be a recommendable, amazing, super classic rom-com anime. And actually, it's about to be one. It's about to turn into a classic anime. Around the year 2025, you're gonna be hearing people talking about, yo, have you watched Toradora? This is a classic. You gotta watch it. And the thing is, it's happening now. Toradora is turning into a classic. And if you haven't watched it, I mean, why are you watching this? It's so spoilers. I even put a spoiler warning at the start. So, yeah. Anyways, all of those reasons that I just gave you are the reasons why I think Toradora is one of the best animes to ever exist. Oh yeah. So I said I was gonna hit up on the topic of Kitamura falling in love with Taiga, and Ryuji and Taiga falling in love with each other. So basically, Kitamura turns out that he used to have a crush on Taiga the year before. So Ryuji found out after Kitamura found him out with some pictures of him, because Taiga wanted some pictures of Kitamura. So yeah, after he showed Ryuji that picture of her, he just was in shock. But now, Taiga and Ryuji, how did they fall in love with each other? Well, on the anime, they don't specify how Ryuji fell in love with her, but in the manga, there's a scene where it really says, like, after Taiga saved Ryuji from drowning on the swimming pool on episode 8, they go to a cafe with everybody, and Taiga is asked by Ami, hey, why did you say Ryuji was yours? So Taiga said, yes, I did say Ryuji was mine, and I did mean it, and I know my feelings are real, but what I mean is, he's my dog. And Ryuji was in shock after that. But while Taiga was saying that, Ryuji was thinking in his head. He was like, what? Yes, no. What? No. This isn't true. We're gonna have to talk this through alone. But then Taiga said that he's his dog, and he was shocked. But before that, Ryuji was thinking to himself, like, why do I feel so weird near Taiga now? I have these feelings in my heart. I don't know, he says. he basically starts questioning himself if he likes Taiga and isn't sure if it's about love or friendship. But he concludes that if he didn't like her, he wouldn't care so much about her. So yeah. So yeah. Let me hear your thoughts on the anime in the comments down below. Be sure to like and subscribe the video. Share the video with your friends if you want me to keep uploading. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace, my guys.